Hello, welcome to Storytime with Amy. Today we're gonna read The Little Red Hen by Paul Galdone. Okay, let's read it aloud. The Little Red Hen by Paul Galdone. 빨간암탉. Once upon a time, a cat and a dog and a mouse and a little red hen all lived together in a cozy little house. 옛날에 고양이랑 개랑 생쥐랑 작고 빨간 암탉이 작고 아늑한 집에서 함께 살았습니다. The cat liked to sleep all day on the soft couch. 고양이는 하루 종일 푹신푹신한 소파에서 새근새근 자는 걸 좋아했어요. The dog liked to nap all day on the sunny back porch. 개는 하루 종일 햇볕 좋은 뒷마당에서 쿨쿨 낮잠을 자는 걸 좋아했어요. And the mouse liked to snooze all day in the warm chair by the fireside. 생쥐는 하루 종일 난로 옆에 있는 따뜻한 의자에서 꾸벅꾸벅 조는 걸 좋아했어요. So the little red hen had to do all the housework. 그래서 작고 빨간 암탉은 모든 집안일을 혼자 해야 했죠. She cooked the meals and washed the dishes and made the beds. 암탉은 요리를 하고 설거지를 하고 침대를 정리했어요. She swept the floor and washed the windows and mended the clothes. 바닥을 쓸고 창문을 닫고 바느질을 했어요. She raked the leaves and mowed the grass and hoed the garden. 또 갈퀴로 나뭇잎을 긁어내고 낫으로 풀을 베고 괭이질도 했어요. One day when she was hoeing the garden, she found some grains of wheat. 어느 날 작고 빨간 암탉은 마당에서 괭이질을 하다가 미라를 몇 알 발견했어요. Who will plant this wheat? cried the little red hen. 누가 이 미라를 심을래? 작고 빨간 암탉이 외쳤습니다. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the mouse. 난 싫어. 고양이가 말했어요. 난 싫어. 개가 말했어요. 난 싫어. 생쥐가 말했어요. Then I will, said the little red hen. And she did. 그럼 내가 할게. 작고 빨간 암탉이 말했습니다. 그러고는 그렇게 했어요. Each morning, the little red hen watered the wheat and pulled the weeds. 아침마다 작고 빨간 암탉은 밀을 심은 자리에 물을 주고 잡초를 뽑았습니다. Soon the wheat pushed through the ground and began to grow tall. 밀은 곧 땅을 뚫고 나와 쑥쑥 자라기 시작했어요. When the wheat was ripe, the little red hen asked, Who will cut this wheat? 밀이 익자 작고 빨간 암탉이 물었습니다. 누가 이 밀을 벨래? Not I, said the cat. Oh, not I, said the dog. Not I, said the mouse. 난 싫어. 고양이가 말했어요. 난 싫어. 개가 말했어요. 난 싫어. 생쥐가 말했어요. Then Then I will, said the little red hen. And she did. 그럼 내가 할게. 작고 빨간 암탉이 말했습니다. 그러고는 그렇게 했어요. When the wheat was all cut, the little red hen asked, Now, who will take this wheat to the mill to be ground into flour? 밀을 모두 베자 작고 빨간 암탉이 물었어요. 자, 누가 이 밀을 방앗간에 가져가서 밀가루로 만들어 올까? Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the mouse. 난 싫어, 고양이가 말했어요. 난 싫어, 개가 말했어요. 난 싫어, 생쥐가 말했죠. Then I will, said the little red hen, and she did. 그럼 내가 할게. 작고 빨간 암탉이 말했습니다. 그러고는 그렇게 했어요. The little red hen returned from the mill carrying a small bag of fine white flour. 작고 빨간 암탉은 보드라운 밀가루가 든 작은 보따리를 가지고 방앗간에서 돌아왔습니다. Who will make a cake from this fine white flour? asked the little red hen. 작고 빨간 암탉이 물었어요. 누가 이 보드라운 밀가루로 케이크를 만들래? Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the mouse. 난 싫어, 고양이가 말했어요. 난 싫어, 개가 말했어요. 난 싫어, 생쥐가 말했죠. Then I will, said the little red hen, and she did. 그럼 내가 할게. 작고 빨간 암탉이 말했어요. 그러고는 그렇게 했죠. She gathered sticks and made a fire in the stove. 암탉은 장작을 모아서 화덕에 불을 피웠어요. Then she took milk and sugar and eggs and butter and mixed them in a big bowl with the fine white flour. 그 다음에 우유랑 설탕이랑 달걀이랑 버터를 커다란 그릇에 넣고 보드라운 밀가루랑 한데 섞어 케이크 반죽을 만들었어요. When the oven was hot, she poured the cake batter into a shining pan and put it in the oven. 오븐이 뜨거워지자 작고 빨간 암탉은 케이크 반죽을 팬에 붓고 오븐에 넣었어요. Soon, a delicious smell filled the cozy little house. 곧 맛있는 냄새가 작고 아늑한 집안을 가득 채웠습니다. The cat got off the soft couch and strolled into the kitchen. 고양이가 푹신푹신한 소파에서 일어나 포크로 살금살금 들어왔어요. The dog got up from the sunny back porch and came into the kitchen. 개가 햇살이 비치는 뒷마당에서 일어나 포크로 어슬렁어슬렁 들어왔어요. The mouse jumped down from his warm chair and scampered into the kitchen. 생쥐가 따뜻한 의자에서 벌떡 일어나 부엌으로 쪼르르 달려왔어요. The little red hen was just taking a beautiful cake out of the oven. 작고 빨간 암탉이 먹음직스러운 케이크를 오븐에서 막 꺼내려는 참이었거든요. Who will eat this cake? asked the little red hen. 작고 빨간 암탉이 물었어요. 누가 이 케이크를 먹을래? I will, cried the cat. I will, cried the dog. I will, cried the mouse. 내가 먹을래, 고양이가 외쳤어요. 내가 먹을 거야, 개가 외쳤어요. 내가 먹을래. 생쥐가 외쳤어요. But the little red hen said. 하지만 작고 빨간 암탉은 이렇게 말했어요. All by myself. I planted the wheat. I tended wheat. I cut the wheat. I took the wheat to the mill to be ground into flour. 나 혼자서 밀을 뿌리고, 밀을 가꾸고, 밀을 베고, 밀을 방앗간으로 가져가서 밀가루로 갈았어. All by myself, I gathered the sticks. I built the fire. I mixed the cake. 나 혼자서 막대기를 모으고, 불을 지피고, 케이크 반죽을 했어. And all by myself, I'm going to eat it. 그러니까 나 혼자서 다 먹을 거야. And so she did, to very last crumb. 작고 빨간 암탉은 그렇게 말하더니 부스러기까지 죄다 먹었어요. After that, 그 뒤로 whenever there was work to be done, the little red hen had 3 very eager helpers. 새 친구들은 할 일이 있을 때면 언제나 작고 빨간 암탉을 잘 도와줬답니다. The end. The Little Red Hen by Paul Galdone. Once upon a time, a cat and a dog and a mouse and a little red hen all lived together in a cozy little house. And the cat liked to sleep all day on the soft couch. The dog liked to nap all day on the sunny back porch. And the mouse liked to snooze all day in a warm chair by the fireside. So the little red hen had to do all the housework. She cooked the meals and washed the dishes and made a bed. She swept the floor and washed the windows and mended the clothes. She raked the leaves and mowed the grass and hoed the garden. One day when she was hoeing the garden, she found some grains of wheat. "Who will plant this wheat?" cried the little red hen. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the mouse. "Then I will," said the little red hen. And she did. Each morning the little red hen watered the wheat and pulled the weeds. Soon the wheat pushed through the ground and began to grow tall. When the wheat was ripe, the little red hen asked, "Who will cut this wheat?" "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the mouse. "Then I will," said the little red hen. And she did. When the wheat was all cut, the little red hen asked, "Now, who will take this wheat to the mill to be ground into flour?" "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the mouse. "Then I will," said the little red hen. And she did. The little red hen returned from the mill carrying a small bag of fine white flour. "Who will make a cake from this fine white flour?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the mouse. "And I will," said the little red hen, and she did. She gathered the sticks and made a fire in the stove. Then she took milk and sugar and eggs and butter and mixed them in a big bowl with the fine white flour. When the oven was hot, she poured the cake batter into a shining pan and put it in the oven. Soon, a delicious smell filled the cozy little house. The cat got off the soft couch and strolled into the kitchen. The dog got up from the sunny back porch and came into the kitchen. The mouse jumped down from his warm chair and scampered into the kitchen. The little red hen was just taking a beautiful cake out of the oven. "Who will eat this cake?" asked the little red hen. "I will," cried the cat. "I will," cried the dog. "I will," cried the mouse. But the little red hen said, "All by myself, I planted the wheat, I tended the wheat, I cut the wheat, I took the wheat to the mill to be ground into flour. All by myself, I gathered the sticks, I built the fire, I mixed the cake. And all by myself, I'm going to eat it." And so she did, to the very last crumb. After that, whenever there was work to be done, the little red hen had 3 very eager helpers. The end. Thank you for listening.